Hello, people. It's your girl Judith here. It is such a beautiful day today in Montreal. A few days ago, we had a huge thunderstorm with snow like this. So, for me to have the sun and to see, the white reflection is really nice. Like, God, it's really great. A few days ago, you couldn't get out because of too much snow, and today we have a very bright sun. So I wanted to take the opportunity to do the update regarding my 1 year no stress journey. And we are already in February, so the first 30 days are gone. I had some issues in the very last week of January when I wanted to do the update, but putting aside like the difficulties to do the regular update, January was good. Yeah. Gratitude really works. As you know, the 1 year no stress journey is simply a choice I have made to get intentional about tracking the application, the utilization, the use of positive psychology tools to help reduce the level of stress in my life. So, as you might have already seen in the other videos, I do some journaling and I plan intentional activities. I focus on one thing each month, and on January, I've chosen to start with gratitude because when I take time to look for the good things that have happened to me or that I have done or to express gratitude, it puts me sort of in a positive state. It raises positive emotions and it reduces the level of stress. A simple thing when I take even 15 minutes, sometimes just 5, to sit down and look at my day. What happened today? And I write it down. This is the journal I use. This gratitude journal. I just jot down. I have some few pages, but this is what I have used in January. And well, my vital measures, if I may say so, show that gratitude works because overall, my blood sugar is reducing. If I continue this way, the next time I'll get checked in March, they'll say, "Oh, forget about this diabetic thing," because my values are good A1C values. I showed you the values the last time. Now I'm in the lower pre-diabetic, meaning I'm between 5 and 5.7 A1C value. So if I take like an average of my measurements in January, I am more around 5.5, 5.6, which is like limit to get pre-diabetic. So I'm working to get below 5.4 so that will complete, so that I will completely be happy, proud to say, well, diabetes is behind. And my values also in terms of blood pressure, they have really reduced. I mean, the whole month of January, I have very good diastolic, is it diastolic or systolic? But the first value is really in the normal range. I still have to work on the second value. So overall, using the app I told you about, the heart rate variability, my well-being is really improving. It is green, like the application is telling me, congratulations, you're doing well, you're improving, which is exactly why I was saying, oh wow, January has been a good month. So definitely gratitude works. Now, since the beginning of February, I have not forgotten about the gratitude. I have even built that in my habits. So even if the focus of February is something else, we'll talk some more about that in a few minutes. I still take time to express gratitude. For example, this morning I had a really good time, like This time it was express gratitude in singing. I sang. Another new thing that I worked on, I don't want to say start because for some of you who know me, I love to sing, I write songs, so I've started to bring back music into my life. I'm taking piano lessons and I've started singing again in a choir. Has all of that contributed to the well-being that is coming? Maybe. So even though I'm no more journaling daily on the gratitude actions I will take, I still practice some sort of gratitude. Like I told you this morning, I sang. Maybe tomorrow I'll write down 3 good things, and then the other day I'll choose to express gratitude to my girls. But please make time and try it for yourself and see what gratitude does to your body. It brings you in a state of peace, of calm, of just gratitude and awe for what you have, for what God has done, for what He has put around you. Well, even if you do not believe in God, expressing gratitude and being grateful for what you have puts you in a good state, a state that does a lot of good to your well-being. So that was it for January. If I have, will I ricochet gratitude up? You have issue with stress, try gratitude. You will see the results for yourself. This is not just something that people will tell. Research shows. Now, the only thing lacking, just try it. I have tried and it works. It's a big thumbs up for gratitude. In February, the tool I want to use is more like the mindset. Yeah, somebody may say, oh Judy, so you mean if I am stressed I just have to count my blessings and sing, or simply write a letter of gratitude maybe to my parents and you'll be over? Well, it will definitely help. For February, I want to tackle the mind, the position, what is going on in the mind as far as stress is concerned. Why are you stressed? Sometimes we are stressed for things that are not even real source of stress. We are stressed about things that are just happening in our head. A nephew of mine, Esdras, he sent a nice picture. When somebody was complaining in the forum, he was just like, it is just in your mind. The picture was like, it's all in here. So in February, I want to take the time to daily track my state of stress and what was going in my mind, what caused me to be stressed, to sort of listen to the mind chatter and to check those thoughts I had. Whoa, I'm stressed, I'll have a tough week. Have you even noticed that I'm even talking about it in the future? It's like I'm predicting that things will be. Why? So the whole issue here is, well, I have been grateful in January. In February, it's not like you just run away from what is actually causing me to be stressed, and identify those things. And are these real sources of stress or just some things going on in my mind? I will do some sort of CBT, like, is it true? Put this thought on trial, those thinking, oh, I'm stressed because I have too much to do. Is it true that I have too much to do? Or I just think, oh, I am stressed because I have a new manager and things. Is it true? Why? Is it just having something new, to go through change, to have something important? Should it automatically lead to stress? These are some of the things I want to understand. So as you already know, I believe in journaling, which is why I'm really falling in love in creating and using journals. So for February, this is the journal I will be using. And how it works is simply in the morning. Well, when you look at it, you check your mind in the morning, you check in the evening. any worries, ideas in your mind, anything stressing me up, and then you write it down and then ask yourself, what are the causes of these worries? As I was saying since the beginning of this video, are these real stress reasons or just some things going on in your mind? You will notice, well, I have started noticing that I didn't thought myself a perfectionist, but it looks like I might have some things going on in my head, some distortions related to perfectionism. Like, I'll do some things, it's not bad. I'll do a presentation and people are like, wow, wow, wow. But for me, it was like, it's not as great, as good, as perfect. So I'm stressed about the presentation I did. Was the presentation bad? Not sure. Maybe Judith having issue wanting to be perfect. And maybe it's time for Judy to accept that she is imperfectly perfect and be able to be at ease and be happy with what she produces. So this month will help me, and for all of you following me in this journey. Yeah, thank you to all of you who joined. Thank you to all of you who are sending some support and like, oh wow, I didn't see it like that. Thank you for following. So if you follow me, if you continue to follow me in February, we'll do like the mind in check. We are going to take the time and ask ourselves the question, why am I stressed? Why am I not sleeping? What are the reasons? It is not, some people say positive psychology is just about both positive, 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 but there are real issues. Yeah, so the idea is to first validate that the reason why we are stressed is a valid reason. If you're stressed because you have maybe a bill to pay, you have, it's a valid, it's a problem to be solved, not a stress that should stop you from sleeping. I just wanted to clarify this because at times people say, oh, positive psychology, you don't deal about problems, we live in the world that has problems. Sure, but we first need to validate that the issue that is the reason for our stress is a valid problem, and if it is a problem, we'll do problem solving. And the nice thing I love with all of this is, even when you have a problem to solve, it shouldn't automatically be a source of stress, because I use I love the strength approach, the appreciative approach, which is simply just, I have this issue to handle, what do I have, you know. The funny thing is, I heard that that message preached today in church. Oh, you know, maybe for those who read the Bible, you might have heard about the story of the Jesus preaches to thousands, and then it is late and the disciples are like, send them home. But Jesus tells them, hey, you give them something to eat. It's like, are you crazy? Where are we going to find food for 5,000 people? So that will be a problem, maybe a source of stress. But the approach I use when the source of stress has been validated as a valid, a real issue, a problem to solve, I think it is wise, it is strategic to use the strength-based approach. What do you have? Just like Jesus asked, and they said, we have 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. What do you have? So this is what Judith will be doing in February to reduce the level of stress in her life. Again, you can do this using just a regular journal. It works. I do both. I have the regular journal. I also use this. I love this one because it does provide some guidelines. It asks questions, so just answering the question helps you do the thinking, the reflection. It's not like you have a blank paper and you don't even, you just write what comes into your mind. There's the journals that you can get on Amazon, on my Amazon page. They provide some questions for you to answer, and it helps you do the thinking, the reflection, to know what is going on here, and that might be the source of your stress. It looks like because it's a really nice time, I don't want to stop talking. So this is it. So far my values are going down, and if I continue in this pace, as I told you, in March, I am due to have some other testing, like the big testing in the lab, in the hospital in March or April. If I keep at this pace, then by then I'll have the good news to listen. Oh, you are out of, you no more count among our pre-diabetic or hypertension patient, which is what I'm looking forward. So that is it. If you have any question about 1 year no stress, feel free. If you have any suggestion, you are welcome. If you want maybe more details on what I am doing, or you just want to just chat about it, you're welcome to do it. I just want 2020 to be a year with less stress for me and for you. Why not? As always, it has been a pleasure talking with you. So I pray that God bless your week, grant you an exceptionally nice February month. Take care and God bless you.